Do not turn off the receiver. Do not attempt to change the channel. We master everything you hear. We master the high notes. We master the low notes. We master your lives tonight as radio frequencies are taken over by the Serling effect.
Welcome, Gregor, welcome. It's splendid that you could start so soon.
Well, work's been hard to find these days. I was really getting bored of sheer boredom.
No need to worry about that anymore. Our library's archives have become a horrendous mess, and sorting them out will surely keep you busy for a short eternity. And to be honest, we are the lucky ones here. Barntown is such a small establishment out in the middle of nowhere that it has been almost impossible to find someone adequate enough to handle our fragile documents. It's not too far of a miracle that we found you.
I won't disappoint you, sir.
Let me escort you to the attic. You can attack those dusty piles of ancient doodles right away. How has the wife handled all this?
Oh, just fine. Of course, she was hoping for a romantic honeymoon in some exotic getaway, but I assured her that Barntown would be just as good.
You're not wrong. It's nice and calm here. You left that stressful city life far, far behind. I understood that you're soon going to have your firstborn too.
Yes, due date is just around the corner.
Even better. This town is a great place for growing up kids. No dangers and a peaceful, supporting community. Oh, here we are. I'm sorry that it's so dusty. But we can't have the clean personnel going around here not knowing what they're doing. They'd just end up spoiling everything.
I'm okay. Where should I begin?
These parchments will do fine. They're from the 13th century and are some of the first documentations of this area, so be gentle. Think of them as your lovely wife's tender bosom.
I will.
I'll leave you now, Gregor. Lunch is at noon.
How was work today, love?
Fine. The usual. A lot of work to do.
What time is it?
Late.
That much again?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, for the last weeks you've been working endlessly. You're making me lonely, love.
It's not a choice. I told you before we moved here, the pay's not that good. I need to get every hour I can get. We need, the three of us.
I think the time is very soon. She's almost fighting her way out. Here, feel it.
I'm tired. Leave it for the morning.
Very well. Gregor, I think you should be here more. Your absence is hurting us more than losing a few hours of pay. Gregor?
Good morning, Gregor.
Morning, Rupert.
You're an early bird, I tell you. I'd say even a bit mad, eh? If I could choose, I'd sleep till midday. Have you ever arrived later than 7 in the morning, boy?
Nope.
Oh, mother have mercy on your soul, boy. You still sleep and stuff? Like normal people do?
Yes, Rupert. I apologize, but I must go now. Work awaits.
Oh, of course, I don't want to keep you here. Just take care of yourself, Gregor.
I promise.
Rupert's right.
Jesus!
Don't overwork yourself. An employee that burns out is no good for me. Are you alright?
You spooked me, sir. I think I'm having a heart attack.
No, that can't be. I can't even scare anyone on Halloween, and I assure you I do try my best. My grandchildren will love to know that their teddy bear grandpa spooked his best employee.
Best? Now I think you're the one joking around.
Nonsense. And because you have been doing such a fantastic job, I see myself obliged to look after your well-being. It's the fundamental rule of an employer. So believes me.
I'm glad to hear that. I think I should go already. May I?
Of course, and do remember, you can always come to me if there are any problems, work-related or not.
Yes, I will. Thank you, sir. That was strange. This is interesting. Odd. What is this old document? It's nothing like the others. Barntown Memorial Park? That's it? Handwritten with a ballpoint pen. Something doesn't fit. This paper must precede the writing by a century at least. There must be something more. I need more light. There. I can barely see. The date, May 4th, 1698. Jesus, what is this doing amidst the tax accounts and from just decades ago? Oh, there's more. The moon was shining, the stars were twinkling, neither the worst nor best. The sleeper cannot rest, as from above the sky they suddenly fly, landing to the hills, and a villager's blood it chills. The writer's name has completely faded away. Actually, it's a miracle that this paper even is intact as it is. I'm going to send it to Florentine tomorrow.
Florentine?
My old co-worker from Urban Institute. She will be very interested in this finding. It might be an old bedtime story of some sort.
Yes, bedtime. Come to sleep, love.
Soon. I need to pack this. It has to be posted first thing in the morning.
Oh, good morning, Gregor. It's almost noon. I was already afraid that something had happened to you.
Everything is fine. I just needed to stop at the post office first. It opens terribly late over here.
Well, the town's small. There's no need to hurry. A relaxing environment. It's what we folk here cherish. No, I don't want to be pushy or preaching, but I think you should slow down a bit and enjoy what we have to offer here.
Rupert, I'm not in the mood. I need to get to work. I'm already late.
Wasn't that the reason you left the city, boy? To find a more peaceful place? Things won't change if you keep dragging the city with you, boy.
Shut up.
Gregor!
Jesus fucking Christ!
Did I spook you again?
Yes. Yes, indeed you did, sir. I apologize for the language.
You seem very tense. There must have been something bothering you.
No, I'm fine. And you can tell that to Rupert as well. I know how to take care of myself. All I expect from him is good morning and good night.
Rupert is the most kind-hearted man I have ever met. He surely hasn't insulted you. In fact, the entire staff here agrees with him.
What do you mean?
You need to take a break. Go home and relax for a moment and forget work. I give you my word. It will be here waiting for you when you return on Monday.
Monday? But it's only Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday it is. Now go home. I'm sure your wife will be thrilled.
If you insist.
I do.
Before I go, I'd like to talk to you about something. I found a piece of parchment that was dated May 4th, 1698. It was between some taxation documents.
Interesting. And where is this piece of parchment?
I sent it to a friend of mine at the Herman Institute. I know I should have discussed this with you first, but the parchment was extremely fragile and I decided that it needed immediate attention. There it will be studied with the state-of-the-art technology and handled with utmost care. I hope to receive information fairly soon.
And what was written on it?
A poem about a night during which something flew from the sky and landed on some hills, I think. Oh, and...
Yes?
Well, I was thinking if it is a part of a story that might be familiar to this region.
Not that I know. Very curious. I thank you for informing me about this, though I do insist you always see me first if you discover anything similar in the future. I expect to hear about the response as soon as you get one. Now go and try to enjoy your vacation.
Honey, I'm going out for a run.
I envy you. I can barely move. What route were you thinking of taking?
Around the town, down to the river, maybe to the park and back.
Barntown Memorial Park?
Yes.
Oh, that should be a great exercise. I'd very much like to spend more time there.
There? When have you been there?
Well, during the very first week we got here. I was buying groceries and I happened to meet your boss. He offered me a ride home, and you know how I hate public transportation. I accepted. He asked me if I'd like to do a little sightseeing, which sounded like a wonderful idea. And it was. Oh my, especially the trees were beautiful.
Why haven't you told me about this before?
Well, you were too caught up with your work. I did try telling you, you know. But, well, anyhow, you should definitely go running there. Those hills ought to burn fat like no Stairmaster.
Hills?
Yeah. Steep and,
Of course! How could I be so blind? This vacation was a good idea after all.
What? What are you talking about?
The inscription, Barntown Memorial Park. It was meant to say that the hills in the poem are the hills in the park. So obvious, and I missed it completely. I need to go to the library.
Gregor, it's surprising to see you here. Oh, fancy-looking sneakers, boy. Are you on the run?
Rupert,
Gregor, what brings you here? I believe it's not Monday yet, is it, Rupert?
Sir, I'm not here to work.
Oh, yes. I think I haven't seen you before wearing a t-shirt and sweatpants. Are you passing by?
Yes? No, well, kind of. I don't own a computer, and I'd like to check on something. Something before I forget. Bank stuff on the computer here.
Oh, well, of course. It's part of our services to the public.
Thank you, sir. Barntown Memorial Park was opened on June 25th, 1886 to commemorate the tragedy of Fort Bernard, the first settlement in the region which was located on the hilltops. The tragedy took place in 1698. Nearly the entire population was killed within one night. The cause of death has remained a mystery to these days. Official reports mention of only one witness,
whose testimony consisted only of arguments of the supernatural, of divine judgment. He was institutionalized as insane. The reports are false.
Sir?
There was another survivor, an ancestor of mine.
So then you do know what the poem was about?
I guess there's no reason to keep you in the dark anymore. There is a secret to this town, only known for those whose bloodline descends from the other survivor, my forefather. We have written that note, and it has been passed down from one generation to the other. I always thought that my father had lost it for good, but it seems he only misplaced it. That fragile paper holds a truth about that night long ago.
Why keep it unpublished?
There is more to it. It's not only a recording of history, it's an invitation.
An invitation to what?
To surpass humanity.
I don't understand.
Words will do no good. I'll show you. Now what you are about to see will change your life. Are you ready?
Are you serious? Is that a flying saucer?
Yes, except that it's not flying, of course. And within it, we have found something exceptional. The key to eternal life.
Eternal life.
A tool to disrupt the known course of nature. Actually more like an agreement.
Agreement between who?
Remember when I told you about my forefather?
Yes?
I lied. I am the survivor of that day. My prolonged life is all thanks to the alien life form that landed with this ship. You see, it couldn't survive in our atmosphere by itself. To stay alive, it needed help. And when I stumbled upon this crash site over 300 years ago, it saw its chance. It struck from the shadows, looking like a huge deep-sea monster, and devoured me. I thought my end was then, but those were not its intentions. It wanted a partner, someone to guide it in this world of ours, to keep it fed. So in exchange, I provided the nutrition it needed, and it mutated my genes and stopped the aging process.
Nutritions? The villagers?
It had traveled long, far from beyond the stars. It was hungry.
Oh my god.
But that's not all. After a while, I found out that this alien life form was not immortal. Eternal, yes, but not immortal. It was like a phoenix, experiencing an endless cycle of death and birth. Yet with that, I could not be of help. To be reborn, it needs a mother. You see, when it enters the stage of death during its life cycle, it leaves behind a part of its body that will be the basis of the resurrection. During this period, my aging process is not halted. I become a mere human again, so I need to find the alien a mother as soon as possible. Are you aware of the cuckoo bird's nesting habits?
Yes, the mother lays an egg in a nest of another bird and then flies off, leaving the other bird to nurture its offspring. When the cuckoo is born, it kills the real offspring of the substitute mother.
The alien is like a cuckoo bird. It needs a nesting mother. More precisely, a pregnant human being.
Groceries, right to the park? Oh no, you can't mean that. That's...
It is the husband's task to protect his family, but you, my friend, made everything so easy. All work, never at home. So easy.
No, this is ridiculous.
Your child is about to be born, River, except that it will not be your child. I wonder if your wife is already in labor.
no.
What's going on there? Help me, Gregor! Help me!
Holy Mother of God!
All I can tell you is that we think the Twilight Zone is...
And then it attacked me. But I wasn't going to end up as alien breakfast, so I ran. I ran as hard and long as I could before passing out.
Oh, Ryan! Ryan, Gregor won't let me watch The Last Man on Earth!
Gregor, calm down and take a seat. You know how important this show is for Anton.
Yes, I know. Sorry.
Do continue, Gregor. What happens then? Oh, everyone knows it. He wakes up here.
And I tried to tell everyone about the danger out there, but no one believes me. No one. You believe me, right, Doctor?
Let's say that I am intrigued by your story, no? Now, if you will excuse me, I'll have the word with the Dr. Ghostness.
It's the truth. I'm the only one who knows it. You must believe me.
Wrong. You're not the only one. Everyone here knows the secrets of Barntown.
Shut up and watch your stupid show.
Ryan, Gregor says my show's stupid.
He didn't mean it. Right, Gregor? Gregor.
I'm sorry, Anton. I didn't mean it.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the sunlight of his knowledge.
Miller!
This is the dimension of imagination.
Here, Gregor, this one for you. Interesting, the stamp says it was sent over a year ago. That's even before he came here. Must have gotten lost in the mail. Lucky you, Gregor, lucky you.
And the journey into
And
the
that
shadows
day,
that we are
You never
about
get
to
mail.
watch could be
Who's it from
our
anyway?
From Florentine.